Good morning, judges and fellow educators. My name is Matthew Wong from SMK St. Anthony, Saraki. We've all seen students struggle with abstract science concepts. But what if the secret to mastering the DSKP wasn't in a textbook, but in a deck of cards today? I'm excited to present Game On, a study on how our homegrown TCG match and win is transforming student motivation and self-directed learning in the science classroom. We've all seen it, students staring at a science textbook, memorizing terms like mutualism or parasitism just to pass an exam only to forget them the next day. Today, I'm excited to present Game On, a project that breathes life into the Form 2 science curriculum through match and win. This isn't just a game. It is a pedagogical tool specifically designed to master learning standard 2.3.3 communicating and applying organism interactions in daily life. We are taking the boring out of science and replacing it with a deck of cards. Why do we need this? Traditional teaching methods often struggle to maintain student motivation. Complex biological interactions are perceived as abstract and disconnected from reality. Under the DSKP Form 2 science requirements, students are expected to not just know these terms, but to apply them. However, without a personal connection to the content, self-directed learning is almost non-existent. We have a motivation gap that chalk and talk simply cannot bridge. Enter match and win. The mechanics are simple but require deep cognitive processing. 2 students or 2 teams start with 6 cards. On your turn, you draw from the deck. The goal to find a set. You need 2 organism cards and 1 correct interaction card. Imagine you have a sea anemone and a clownfish. If you draw the mutualism card, you shout match, show your opponents, and discard those cards into the match zone. The win condition is the hook. The first player to empty their hand wins. This discard to win mechanic creates a fast-paced environment where students are constantly scanning their hands and analyzing biological relationships to gain a competitive edge. What happens when we play? 2 major things. First, intrinsic motivation skyrockets. Because it's a game, the fear of being wrong is replaced by the will to win. Second, it promotes self-directed learning. Students start checking their textbooks or asking peers, wait, does a refugia and a tree count as parasitism? Because they want to make that match. We are seeing students move from passive receivers of information to active explorers of the ecosystem. They are mastering content standard 2.3 through play, which leads to much higher retention than rote memorization. The potential for match and win is vast, low-cost production. It is a paper-based TCG, making it affordable for every school in Malaysia, from urban centers to rural areas. Modular growth. While we are starting with Chapter 2, ecosystems, the match and win engine can be applied to Chapter 11, stars, or Chapter 13, meteoroids. Market. There is a direct B2B market with the Ministry of Education HPM for STEM kits, and a B2C market for parents looking for educational games at home. In conclusion, match and win is more than just a deck of cards. It is a bridge. It bridges the gap between a dense DSKP syllabus and a student's natural desire to play, compete, and discover. By turning Learning Standard 2.3.3 into a strategic challenge, we aren't just teaching students about ecosystems. We are preparing them to be self-directed learners who can navigate complex systems. At SMK St. Anthony, we believe the future of science isn't just in the lab, it is in the hands of the students. It's time to stop memorizing and start matching. Thank you.